Good evening. Welcome to another outfit. Here's another short video of the 2001 Western Conference Finals between the Spurs and the Lakers. Man, this was on paper looking like to be like a great series. Spurs had the home court advantage. You think that it's gonna be a long season, but it was anything but. Man, this was just crazy. And Kobe Bryant just showed what he was about in the 2001 matchup. Man, in Game 1, he had 45 points, 10 rebounds, 5 dunks. He was put on a master class, man, averaging 33.3 points a game, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Shaquille O'Neal, as the Lakers outscored the Spurs by an average of 22.2 points per game. They won 104-90 in Game 1. Game 2, they won 81. Then they blew out the Spurs, man, 111-72, 111-82. And by sweeping the San Antonio Spurs, the Lakers became the first team to start the playoffs 11-0. Sweep extended their overall win streak, including the regular season, to 19 points and 19 games. So it was the sentence of Kobe Bryant at his finest. Absolutely dismantling the Spurs defense. It was known for having great defense and taking over as the primary scoring option for stretches, hitting crucial shots to close out tight games. Then you had the dominance of Shaquille O'Neal, tough to deal with in the paint, or forcing the paint, demanding double teams, and opening up the floors for the perimeter shooters like Derek Fisher, who nobody shot lights out in the closing games of the series. So this guy was definitely on point. Both these two combos, this combination of these two guards, and this dominant in the West Conference Finals in 2001. They were going to win the championship, obviously beat the Sixers in 5 games. But that series was a misunderstanding of a series because we thought that series was going to be a great series. It was definitely anything but. It wasn't nothing like that. It was all blowouts. Most of that series was not a lot of drama-filled games. It was very anticlimactic in that sense. So Kobe was on his game, especially he had 36 points in Game 3. He had 28 in Game 2. In the first game, he had 45. It's dominant. So I just want to do a quick video on that, on the Spurs Lakers matchup in 2001, because I was looked at as a great series, a classic series, because the Lakers didn't have their best team at the time compared to the team that won it the year before. But this team was vulnerable. They had to go on the road and beat the Lakers. Beat the Spurs. The Spurs was good. They were very good. They had a great basketball team at that time, doing what they were doing with Duncan and Robinson. To lose like that, get swept, man, it was just crazy. Crazy to see at that time. At 58-24, Spurs, what their record was in 2001, 2000. Yeah, 58-24. So they had the same record as the Lakers. 58-20. No, excuse me. They had 56-26. Spurs 58-24. They had the second seed. Spurs had the #1 seed. That's what they had. They won 58 games. #1 seed in the conference. They got swept. So I want to say, because I felt, on paper it looked like that was going to be a great series. It was going to go 7 games, but it was anything but that. It was a sweep. So I said I'm going to do my last video shortly. Include tonight. Include a day of a lot of live streams that I was doing on YouTube today. I'm going to do one more. It's going to be about the 2016 NBA Finals between the Cavaliers and the Warriors. So until then, talk to you soon.